Hello, Joy.
Ada, what is your name?
My name is Ada.
Ada what?
Ada Ortega Camara.
You are from?
Spain.
You came in Denmark. You were study what? You came. What did you study before?
I was studying fine arts in the Art Academy in Valencia, in Spain.
To be artist or to be
to be an
curator?
artist. Yeah, to be an artist. I had made some exhibitions in Spain, and I came to Denmark for a holiday with a friend.
But you finished your study in Spain, or
no, I never finished. I stopped 2 years in the studies, and when I came to Denmark, and then I came back to Spain, but I was not feeling like studying finish, so I didn't really make my studies complete.
Now you're doing a film festival,
Yes.
So you transform yourself into, let's say, your artwork now is to organize, or?
Yeah, basically yes. My artwork now is to find artists to put together this festival. My work is to make all the other things that the artists do. Basically, the festival is about making the films in the street, in the open space, in the city of Copenhagen, in the public spaces like the metro, the trains.
So you organize a film festival?
Yes, that's what I do now. And I contact the artists, invite them to bring the films. I contact the jury. I made find the finance, made fundings to make the festival because it has some cost. And I contact the people who is going to help us to make it real.
What is the goal?
The goal for the festival is a good experience for everybody, both for the artists who made the movies and also for the people who watch the films.
You have done that how many years?
And now it's the 7 years altogether.
Can you see a progress, or it's?
Yes. I can see a progress. For me, the progress is much easier because I have the experience, and 7 years of arranging it make it easy for me to see to look ahead, what is going to come, what could happen, and what all the terrible things or the small things that make a problem, and try to solve them. But also I can see an improvement in the festival because the festival is more international now. We got a lot of contacts from places around the world who like the idea and they want to join, they want to collaborate with us. And also I can see that people in the city, in Copenhagen is a very busy city. There's a lot of artists and a lot of projects, a lot of festivals, just like festivals everywhere. But I can see that people are more aware of our festival.
But do you fulfill your? To be an artist and instead of doing artwork now, is it the future of artists to be an organizer like that?
No. I mean,
you would prefer to be a painter? Or?
No, I don't think I would prefer to be a painter. I'm quite happy to be organizing the festival. But of course, I do miss the creative part of being an artist because to be organizing a festival is very different than to be painting or making an artwork or having a project of your own. Here just had to get the people to bring their creativity, to my concept or to the idea, to this festival event. You're not working alone, which is nice because artists often work by themselves, and they meet in the openings, they meet in the small groups, but most of it is very self-centered, where I have to open my work to get people into it. So I do have to have a network. Yeah.
So you don't use your ego anymore like a normal artist will do, or how do you?
No, there's no ego here. Not so much ego. Artists don't have to have an ego. You can be an artist and have a small ego and be a good artist. But it's true. It's not my artwork. It's not my personal project. Is something else. It's not. The festival is not about what I feel or what I think. It will happen. The festival is. It has another goal, another
But don't you think it's the future of more and more artists are organizing things instead of producing objects?
Artists are good to, of course, you have to be good to organize, but artists are good to organize things because they understand other artists, and that's what it is for an artist. It's easy to work with other artists or creative people because they understand the way they think. Somebody which is more a kind of other career, it has difficult to cope and understand how the creative process starts and how it belongs and how it can develop. I think artists, we do have this advantage that we know how this thing happened.
Is this contributing to art history? Are you part of art history or?
Don't think so. It would be nice to be part of art history at a point, but don't think so. But
why not?
Because no, don't see where the art history has to do with my festival. No, I think it's contributing to the life in the city. I think contributing to maybe to developing of some artists, some people who see maybe the possibilities of making the films in the format, because we have a special format. It's a short film, 1 minute, no sound, and there's potential into this kind of short storytelling, and I think that there's a development, and it's influential for some people, but I don't think this art history sounds to me somewhere else. I mean, somewhere else where I'm not going to.
No, you didn't think about it.
No, I don't think about it, and I don't see it get close to my goals neither.
So you say maybe there is influence. So after 7 years, can you spot the influence? Can you see some of the artists that got prize? You can see what they've been doing now.
Yeah, I see it. I've been following some of the artists. We start with our festival, and some of them has, 7 years. It happens a lot when you're young. So when some of the young artists, they send to the first festival. Now they've been in the art academy. Some of them have developed a quite interesting career. And also some of these artists, some of them they come back and keep sending films to our festival.
If we give some numbers, you say it's 7 years you do it, then you have been involving how many people, or how big is all this?
If you count with the artists we work with, you had to count us. We had around 100 every year of people sending to our competition.
100 people participate. And then you have involved countries like Iran or...
Yeah, we have involved countries from many places. We have the United States. We just had a Cuban curator coming to contact us to talk about the possibilities to make something in Cuba. And we have contests from Pakistan, from a company which is developing something similar to our festival. It just got the same name, like ours, but it's a bit different. We have artists from many places. We have artists from the States, from Canada, from Spain, from all over. The thing is that when you make a film, a festival like ours, with no sound, 1 minute is. It is not so easy, but sounds very easy for people, so it appeals to people. You don't have to have a special language to send a movie. The language is international.
Do you feel a difficulty because you are not Danish in all this, or it will be the same everywhere? Or?
To be Danish, it has to be pro, and I mean, I wouldn't be able to make this festival anywhere else. At least not here is easy, or in a way kind of easy to find the fountains to make it real.
So it's a good place to realize something like that?
It's a very good place to make some project like ours, because people are very open. Not only the fountain, but also the whole people in Copenhagen. They're very open-minded. We made the festival and we contact shops. We had for a period we showed in the shops windows. We had the metro, the bus company, the trains, and everybody's always so open. positive about to participate in something which is cultural, exciting, and new, and international. This is no problem. On the other hand, of course, it's difficult for when you're not tennis because of the whatever how long you live in a country, like and this is applied to any foreigners living abroad. Whenever you always speak with an accent, and the accent is such a pain in the ass for everybody. I mean, you don't take they're not taken too serious when you have an accent. But it's not only Denmark. I guess if you're living in France and you're from Spain, you had the same problem. Or if you are.
But you succeed in being a kind of institution. It's somehow your festival exists in itself. People know it's part of the. It's like an institution. Even if you have to fight every year.
I had to fight every year very much to make it real. I have to fight about the finance because there's some limitations about this, and I do have to fight for a lot of things every year. It's a new struggle.
And your goal is not only to amuse people or to give a hobby. You have something backstage in your mind.
It is. I mean, I'm not the one who selects the movies, and I have a jury who is the one who selects the movies. But of course, entertainment by itself is very boring. It has to have something behind, and it has to have. I mean, every good event, every good art, every good revolution, it has to have some good idea behind. Otherwise, it's completely empty and it doesn't bring anything to anybody. So it's a waste of money.
And the light is better.